Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube, and yes, today I'm going to be continuing my prediction videos with the ACC Coastal Part 2, Virginia Tech, Pitt, and Duke. Yes, so we're going to start with the Virginia Tech Hokies, or the Turkeys. Yes, they do lose their starting quarterback, named Hendon Hooker, made transfer to Tennessee. It looks like now Braxton Burmeister is going to be the starter. Yeah, he got a lot of playing time last year. Had a few starts, so yeah, and then they do lose their main running back, Khalil Herbert. Yes, looks like his backup, Raheem Blackshear, is probably going to be the featured running back. So then he's a one of those smaller backs, but he has good speed. He's a home run hitter. So and then and then I think all of their or most of their receiving core returns, and then they do lose like 2 starters on the defense. So, but anyway, so now let's get into the schedule. Start out with week 1 against North Carolina, and that's a win. Of course, you saw my North Carolina preview, then I think North Carolina is going to be pretty good. Especially early in the season. So I do have this as a loss for Virginia Tech, and then Middle Tennessee. That should be an easy win. Really no reason why you shouldn't win this game. And then next year at West Virginia, and that's a loss. Yeah, you're not going on the road and beating West Virginia. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry. And the next you've got Richmond. Yeah, they're in Richmond Spiders. Yeah, they're an FCS team. You should destroy them. And the next you've got your bye week, and then you go into the into the bulk of your ACC schedule. So you got Notre Dame. That's a loss. I mean, it's Notre Dame. I mean, and then I think they're just the better team. And then next we got Pitt, and I do have this is a win, because you get them at home. And then next Syracuse. Yep, Syracuse is terrible. You'll beat them. And then at Georgia Tech. Yep, I saw this. I have this as a loss, as you know, if you saw my Virginia Tech. My Georgia Tech preview. And then Boston College. I already had as a loss for Virginia Tech. So I got Duke. Yep, Duke's going to be terrible. You'll beat them. And then you're at Miami. Really not much of a chance here. Yeah, you're gonna get destroyed. And then you're at Virginia. Yep, your in-state rival. And that you've had their number over the past 15, 20 years. So, so I think y'all beat them. So that puts Virginia Tech finishing with a record of 6-6 and 4-4 in the ACC. All right, so next we are going to move on to Pitt. See, I know they do return their quarterback, Kenny Pickett. Their entire offense, or most of their offense is back. Yeah, I think they do lose a wide receiver, but yeah, so 10 of 11 starters back, and then you did lose a few pieces on defense. So anyway, let's get into their schedule. So start out week 1 against UMass. You'll destroy them. UMass is terrible. And next you're at Tennessee. Now you know about Tennessee, about how they lost like half their team to the transfer portal. And if you saw my Tennessee preview, then you know I have Pitt going on the road and getting this win in Knoxville. So, and then next got Western Michigan. I mean, they're a MAC team. You should beat them. And then next you got New Hampshire. That's an FCS team. You should just totally demolish them. And then next you're at Georgia Tech. And I have you taking a loss to Georgia Tech, as you know if you saw my Georgia Tech preview. And then next we've got a bye week. You come out of that, they're at Virginia Tech. So I have you losing to Virginia Tech, like I just said. And then you've got Clemson. That's an automatic L. Yeah, they're just going to completely annihilate you. And then Miami. Yep, same thing. I expect them to obliterate you as well. So have you got it on a 4-game losing streak. But the good news is next week you're at Duke. You'll destroy them. I mean, Duke is going to be terrible this year. I mean, they were bad last year too. So, and then so now here we go. North Carolina. At home. on a Thursday night. Yes, and I have you pulling off the upset and beating North Carolina. And then, yeah, as you should already know, if you saw when I talked about North Carolina in my last video. So, and then Virginia, that's a win. Yep, I already did Virginia. That Syracuse, yep, I already did Syracuse, and Syracuse is absolutely just awful. You'll beat them. Okay, so I have you at a record of 8-4, and 4-4 in the ACC. And then now we have the Duke Blue Devils. And as I keep saying, I think Duke is gonna be terrible this year. Yeah, they were terrible last year. I think they had like one. You guys think they had like 2 wins, right? They were like 2-8. I think their only conference win was against Syracuse, and they only won 1 game. So anyway, and I think that this will be the last year for David Cutcliffe. Yep, I think he retires after this year. So yes, and they lose their starting quarterback, Chase Bryce. Yep, he transferred out to App State, where he originally transferred to Duke from Clemson. So he's gone. So it's going to be Gunnar Holmberg, who was the backup last year. But otherwise, they return most of their offense, which wasn't very good to begin with. And then they do lose 6 starters on the defense. So now let's get into the schedule. So week 1, you start out, at Charlotte. Yeah, I think you got Charlotte at home last year's time. You go on the road to play them. But I do think that's a win. You got North Carolina, A&T. I still think that you're still, better than North Carolina, A&T. That should still be an easy win. It's an FCS opponent. So. And then next you got Northwestern. That's a loss. And then you've got Kansas. I still think that you're a better team than Kansas. Kansas just been. They've just been absolutely horrible for the past 10 years. So you'll beat them. Yeah, I think you'll beat them. So now, here we go. You got a string of losses coming. At North Carolina, loss. Georgia Tech, loss. At Virginia, loss. And then you get your bye week at Florida State, loss. Pitt, loss. Virginia Tech, loss. Louisville, loss. And Miami, loss. So that puts you finishing with a record of 3-9 and 0-8 in the ACC. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I will see y'all again next time.